Welcome to our GHL tutorial video. Today we will be going over how to update the firmware on your ProfiLux 3 controller. Updating the firmware is a relatively straightforward process which can be performed in a matter of minutes. In this video we will walk you through the update process step by step so that you can see exactly how a ProfiLux 3 firmware update is performed. To get started, let's go ahead and download the latest version of GHL Control Center by going to our website's downloads page. You can find our website by going to www.aquariumcomputer.com. From the home page, hover over to our support tab and click on Downloads. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and under Software Tools and Driver, select the latest version of GHL Control Center. Click on the blue download button to begin the download. Once the download is complete, go ahead and install the software to your PC. Once that is done, go ahead and start up the new version of GCC. Keep in mind that every time you download a new version of GHL Control Center, included in the install will also be the most current firmware versions for all GHL devices. Be sure to stay up to date on all new firmware releases by visiting the download subforum located on our GHL support forum. With GCC up and ready to go ahead and connect to your ProfiLux via USB. Please note that firmware updates can only be performed with a USB connection. If you are connecting to your ProfiLux with any other connection method, please disconnect and connect via USB. Once you are connected, you will be brought to the General Settings page. From here we can see the current firmware version of the ProfiLux along with a message that lets us know that there is currently a new firmware available for this device. Click on the Backup and Restore tab at the top of the screen and select the first option to export your ProfiLux settings to a file and the second option to export your sensor data to a file. Be sure to select both options to store your complete ProfiLux data. These files can then be used to restore all of your settings to the controller if the need arises. Once you've backed up all of your settings, go ahead and click on the Extras tab, followed by Firmware Update located under the Maintenance section. Read the information shown on the screen, check the box, then click Continue. Read all of the conditions relating to this update, check the box, then click Confirm. From here, select the firmware you wish to use for this update, and then click Open. At this time, the firmware update has now begun. Make sure that under no circumstances this update is interrupted. Once the update is completed, the controller will automatically restart itself and show the new firmware version on the display. When the firmware update is completed, reconnect to your ProfiLux 3 via USB. Once you are connected, you will see the new firmware version displayed in the General Settings page. If you need to restore your settings, you can do so by clicking on the Backup and Restore tab at the top of the screen, followed by the button that reads Transmit from File to ProfiLux. You will then need to locate both sensor and settings files and click Open. That concludes this ProfiLux 3 update video. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get updates on new tutorial videos. If you have any questions for us and need further support, please contact us via email at info@ghlUSA.com or by visiting our GHL support forum.